So check this out. So I was look, I'm on my way from church. Look, some things happen and you just gotta praise God all the way through it. Now I don't want like I try to be, honest, especially now as I can be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I came to my father's old ministry today, Saint Cecilia, and it was a good experience because I was really, 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 really turned off, bad. Like a lot of the things that I've experienced, within a church system or whatever, you know. And I just was having this thought, like sometimes I have to get that push to like, hey, go here. And so I want to be able to play a part in like restoring my father's legacy, right? He passed away when I was like 10, and around the age of 10, I don't know, maybe I could have been younger, maybe 9 or something like that. I'm 46 now, so that was like a while ago, right? Like close to 40 years, right? And I remember just having such anger, like towards him growing up, to the point where I didn't even acknowledge. Like I was so upset where I just would be like, I don't know who my father is, right? I knew who he was, but in my mind, it was like I convinced myself to be like, I didn't know who he was because I felt like he did not want me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, he didn't want me. And so not knowing like his side of the story or anything, but as a child, that's how I embraced him. So, I went through life, with this anger. It could have been directed like towards me, and it was definitely directed towards him in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And people do the best that they can. But I was angry. I had a lot of anger and bitterness. But as of like recently, I just kept having this feeling to like, go help with his legacy, right? And I would say also my sister on my mom's side really kind of lit that fire because she had made mention of it like some years ago, so she dropped that seed, and that's when I guess I began to go on a slight quest to find out as much as I could about my father, restoring the legacy. I reached out to I do have a brother, and I reached out to him, but I was a jerk. So he just was like, he probably was like, I ain't got time for this. But he spent like years coaching and different things like that. And so like today, was like one of the first times that I could recall actually going on that actual court, and it did something to my spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a very refreshing feeling because like I have my own dreams, and aspirations, but it was dreams and different things and foundations laid before I even stepped into the world, right? And so I want to be able to, play some kind of part, use like the giftings and different things that I have to be able to help if possible. I'm kind of going through certain financial difficulties right now. You know, um, it's kind of more so like a humbling experience because, like as you can see, I walked to church today, and it's like it's some miles, but it feels good. It's a good, nice day out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like really complaining, and it really wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I got to mass on time, and that was cool. You know, but like I said, um, I just thank God. You know, for that, and even if it don't necessarily go in the way that I feel like it should go. At least I know that I like really made an attempt to, you know, keep his legacy at the gym that he founded, you know, going. I was like out there practicing, and you know, practice made perfect. And one thing about basketball, it'll tell on you if you haven't been practicing, it'll show. So I was out there shooting them the 3 pointers, but I was trying to work on my free throws, and I was out there looking like Shaq, baby, missing. No, I wasn't even that bad, cause Shaq was like shooting air balls, and you know I wasn't even that bad. But you know, I pray, you know, that like I know a lot of stars been through that gym, you know, and it would be great to see like some expedition games, like seeing like if you know all of these players, because they still alive, you know what I'm saying, like Bird and all of them and Jordan, and wouldn't it be good to see like a kind of like a league, you know, with them still competing, because I know they got the competitive juice in them. You know what I'm saying? Like a little rule change because of course they're older. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they so competitive. I feel like people will literally watch it. You know what I'm saying? And like maybe change up something like how Cube was doing it, where he had like three, but it could be like, you know, more players than three. Um, and you know what I'm saying? And just like the competitive, like seeing Tim Duncan and all of them, like still like competing. Because one thing I don't really care for in our society is like they put age limits on when people can compete or when they should stop competing. You know what I'm saying? Like uh, like if you have a desire to rap, you know, or sing or something, they like, hey, if you ain't did it in your teens or whatever, it's too late for you. So pick another career. But that person could be like you know, really have like a strong message. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like just because a person may hit like a certain age, because you know usually people retire like what in they mid 30s, you know, from basketball, you know, but people still have like that desire to compete, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that shouldn't be snatched away. Like everybody don't just want to sit down and just coach, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see like young ladies competing. um I have to really learn the fundamentals of basketball and different things, you know, more so because like I said, I know some things, but I know that it's in my bloodline, so I would probably be able to catch on, you know, faster, and I would probably be more so like coaching, you know, playing just a little bit, you know, because it's fun, a fun activity, and I like competing, but mainly, you know, just pushing my father's legacy, you know. And so, like I said, it was great. The word was great. You know, I wasn't really raised up in a Catholic environment. You know what I'm saying? But like the people, you know, just like anywhere, you know, Of course, people start off nice and then before you know it, they getting on your nerves. But for the most part, like people were very just nice and kind and genuinely, you know what I'm saying? So that felt good. It felt good to be in an environment where I don't have to, keep explaining my intent or explaining the way that I think or, where I could just like be myself. And that was like a good feeling. So, you know what I mean? Like I really felt like this shifted me back to like the old way that I used to like be, you know what I'm saying? When I was just like much more happier in the world, you know what I mean? Um, so, hey, look, please pray for me, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm doing right now is like a variety show, you know. And so, personally, I get back to like interviewing and doing different things like that, you know, and probably could connect some of the things that I'm doing with the Saint Cecilia organization and other organizations that have like treated me right. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily think that I just want to be connected to one organization. You know, because I'm almost like, you know how with the United States, like how when it first became, when it was the colonies and they broke away from England, they was like, they didn't want to go back into that, like that central, having that central government, being ruled like by just one person because like, so, I'ma just pray that, God just the Most High continue to give me, you know, the ideas, the motivation to keep going forward. Because honestly, like I just felt like just literally giving up, and I felt like I didn't have a place here in Detroit because of like the way that everything is going for me lately, you know. And I know that a lot of people are going through different things, and that's what I have to remember. But like right now, um, I guess it's more like a season of isolation or something to a certain degree, and maybe it's not, you know, maybe, maybe my soulmate is close. I'll really be happy then, you know what I'm saying? And I love, like, I don't necessarily celebrate like Easter, because that's like a pagan, holiday, but I love seeing the little children dressed up and stuff, being happy, you know, and I don't know if they more so be happy about dressing up or or if that's more like the parents like parading their children around, but it's just still cute. They had the cutest little like babies and stuff, and so that's probably one thing I'd be like focusing on futuristically is like maybe adopting some children, because like now I'm like up in age and I kind of wish I didn't miss that part. I mean, it's not all the way over, but in reality, I got to be kind of, you know, um, logical. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying. That might not be the route, that's in the cards for me. But I would like to, like, be able to impact some young children's lives in a positive way, you know. And that's it.